Yeah, this is Dr. Bharadwaz. I am CEO and homeopathy doctor at Fidicus Homeopathy. Today we will start our training on pharmacy. This will be for all the pharmacists who are working at Fidicus Homeopathy. There are about 15 to 20 topics. The first topic is medicine. We will check what is medicine. Okay. The agenda for the day is we will know what is medicine. Okay. What are the things that are present in medicine? There are basically two things. One is active ingredient and the next one is known as excipient. So we will discuss about medicine, what it contains, active ingredient and excipient from homeopathic perspective. We are currently discussing only about homeopathy way of medicine, homeopathy active ingredient and homeopathy excipient. First one is medicine. What is a medicine? Medicine is a substance. Any substance you can take in the world. Medicine is a substance, can be used to prevent a disease. Preventing means ensuring that the disease is not coming and again and again. You can compare prevention with vaccine. Next one is important criteria for medicine is cure. Cure means completely reversing the pathology. Once you have any disease, so if you want to reverse the disease completely, that is known as cure. Relieve means you are not able to prevent a disease and you are not able to cure a disease completely, just you give some relief to the patients, that is known as relief. A substance that can prevent a disease and or relieve a disease is known as medicine. So what it can cure, relieve or prevent? It can relieve sign, symptom and disease. So what is a sign? Sign is something which you observe. Observe means when there is a swelling, you can observe it is swollen and it can be red. These two things are known as what you can see, what you can taste, what you can smell, what you can perceive with your senses. Five sense organs is known as sign. Then what is a symptom? Some symptom is what patient feels. There is pain, right? You cannot feel the pain. Only patient can feel the pain. Pain. There is vomiting sensation, or that is known as nausea. We cannot sense with our senses, and what patient can experience, that is known as symptom. Disease is the classification of disease. What do we follow? ICD 11, International Classification of Diseases. This is given to us by World Health Organization. According to them, we have to classify the disease. It can be a sign, it can be a symptom, or it can be a disease. Every medicine contains two things. One is active ingredient and excipient. Medicine is made up of two things. If you take paracetamol, any medicine, it is made up of two things. One is active ingredient, one is excipient. Okay. Next, we will look into active ingredient. Active ingredient is a component of the medicine. Okay, there are two components. One is active ingredient and excipient. This is one of the component of the medicine which have therapeutic effect. This part of the medicine is going to either cure, relieve or prevent your disease. That part of the medicine is known as active ingredient. In homeopathy, there are two types of active ingredients. One exists in the form of nanoparticles. Okay, other exists in the form of crude material. These nanoparticle medicines normally we found in dilutions, in the form of nanoparticles in dilutions and triturations. Okay, if you take a dilution, the active ingredient exists in the form of nanoparticles. If you take trituration, active ingredient exists in the form of nanoparticles. Then what is crude material? Crude material is the smaller part of a bigger substance. It is not converted into nanoparticle. Crude material exists in mother tincture. Okay, all the mother tinctures will have crude medicine. It will not have nanoparticles. When you take a dilution or trituration, there are nanoparticles. If you take mother tincture, it will have crude material. Excipient is a medicine that supports active ingredient. For example, if you are making a tablet should be hard, right? So that patient can take it. So in order to give additional benefits, or in order to support the active ingredient, you will have excipient. What are all the common excipient we add in homeopathy? First one is water. Okay. Next one is alcohol. Next one is combination of alcohol and water, that is known as aqua alcohol. Next one is lactose and sucrose. So normally we don't use water alone. We can use alcohol alone, but in homeopathy, water alone we will not use. In combination, either we will use pure alcohol as an excipient or aqua alcoholic solution. So where do we use alcohol? When we make mother tinctures, okay, or dilutions. Dilutions is liquid, right? Mother tincture is also liquid. It contains alcohol, especially both aqua and alcohol. It contains water and alcohol. Where is lactose present? Lactose is present in trituration tablets. When you take a trituration tablet, it is not that sweet, right? Compared to sucrose. Sucrose is globules, our globules. So trituration tablet is not that sweet. So this lactose is coming from milk, also known as milk sugar. Sucrose is coming from cane sugar. Okay, it is also known as cane sugar. So that's the reason sucrose is more sweeter than lactose. This lactose which we use in trituration is coming from milk, and the sucrose which we use as globules is coming from sugarcane. This is pure sugar. These are two forms of sugar. Excipient, we will use either, we will not use water alone, we will use alcohol alone. Mostly we will use aqua alcohol. Aqua alcohol we will use in dilutions and mother tinctures. Lactose we use in triturations. Sucrose we use as globules. Okay, this is about excipients.